Hello, I'm back. It's 5:51 p.m. So I had to come back on here, excuse me, because I recently just now heard about Jordan Neely. I did a little bit of research about what just happened to him. I don't know if it happened yesterday or the day before. So, um, now with the Illuminati and the occult and witchcraft and everything, I don't remember if it was May 1st with the with this event in the occult called the Beltane Festival. If I remember correctly, Beltane Festival. So now I don't know if it was May 1st or May 2nd or around that date. Jordan Neely, I believe his death was a blood sacrifice. And it seems like he was a homeless targeted individual. Seemed like he was a homeless TI. Y'all want to say that ignore the gang stalkers, that they just ignore the perps, that they just want to get on your nerves, that they're not out here, that is no touch torture or whatever, when it's actually a slow kill depopulation. So with the Inside Edition little news clip that I saw, one of the first things that they made sure to mention that they try to paint him to be in a bad light and try to make like he was schizophrenic. They had to mention he's schizophrenic. He has been arrested for over 44 times. He's been arrested for about 44 times. That's an occultic number right there. The video of them showing of him dancing Michael Jackson, he was wearing black and red. So, they said something about that he threatened to, that I don't remember everything, but they said that he, was acting deranged and doing this and doing that. But if you're seen by society, as this weirdo or this so-called crazy person, people will, I know personally, they will harass and fuck with you and keep provoking you. He probably was, wanting to just live life. I don't know. I can't say, but he probably got sick and tired of everything. So they said he was homeless and hungry. But, they try to make him like, all right, the white guy who murdered him. The news won't release the guy's name, and everybody's saying, all in the news, they're saying that this Jordan person got what he deserved because, he shouldn't go around harassing people and doing this and doing that. When actually, if he was targeted, he probably was fighting himself. He was probably fighting people off himself and being targeted. He probably was defending himself against people fucking with and harassing him. Targeted or not, people fuck with you and harass you while you're homeless. Homeless or not, people will fuck with you and harass you because you're targeted. But it's the wrong thing to do. So, just provoke people. Arrested over 44 times. Sound like he was targeted. I didn't notice of him mentioning anything about being stalked, followed, harassed, or targeted. But it got me trying to draw some conclusions or question. Was he a targeted individual, and was he blood sacrificed? And it blew up and made the big news. So, the white guy who was former Marine tried to pull up, it was one, I don't know if it was one guy one guy put him in a chokehold, but I guess there were a few guys surrounding. But it seems like they did a Ahmaud Arbery situation. You know, you're a regular citizen, not the cops. You're a regular citizen, and you put him in a chokehold until he died. And another thing, he was 30 years old. So, I can kind of point out the so-called numerical symbolism, the color symbolism. I don't know everything or all of it, but I'm seeing some signs, you know. So, excuse me. They had a big protest, and so it's like it's like I don't even know if this is another it could be a psyop to, or I don't know if it could be a psyop or another distraction to justify, you know, more race wars to further promote the New World Order agenda. And they even compared, and people said George Floyd's situation was a psyop. So they compared this Jordan Neely thing. They compared it to what happened with George Floyd. But I'm comparing it to what happened with Ahmaud Arbery, because the father and son, see, they lied. They pretended to play police. I think the father was a former police officer, but not current. But they tried to play police. And even before that, it seemed like Ahmaud Arbery was targeted by the police. Being gang stalked and targeted by the police. So yeah, they made sure to you know, this guy, he, you know, choked Jordan Neely to death. So everybody's saying that this Jordan person get what he deserved because, oh, he shouldn't be throwing trash at people. He shouldn't be doing this at people. He shouldn't be doing that. Y'all don't even know the whole story. I don't even know the whole story. But knowing me being targeted, he might have been targeted and not realize what the hell was going on or what the hell happened. But somebody must have collected some insurance money, like, you know, on his death. Freaking sad, you know. So I don't even know if it might be a fake psyop as a distraction to get all our hopes up and get us all worked up. And then they might have some more sinister New World Order stuff going on. Or this could have been for real. You know. So, people say that George Floyd was like, that was a psyop distraction and that he was cloned. But, so I don't know. I need to hear more information on this Jordan Neely situation. And I heard something about that Jordan's mom died when he was 15 and he was forced to fend him for himself. That's what a girl on TikTok has said. So, a lot of people are outraged that the white military guy that's 24, you know, that he tried to play cop and try to restrain the guy and basically they wouldn't even release the guy's name, the 24-year-old white former Marine or whatever. So here's another situation, you know, where they're trying to play cop, just like with what's his name? That Zimmerman guy. What he did to Trayvon Martin. And Trayvon Martin's dad, Tracy Martin, blood sacrificed him, and Tracy Martin was a doggone Freemason. Trayvon Martin's dad, you know, is that guy's name George Zimmerman? I don't know. I don't remember what his name was. Something Zimmerman. But so I'm out of space and I'm trying to get this on both TikTok and YouTube. How about you tell me what you think?